ready for a wild ride? It's Park Talk Radio. D&B taking shots with hot takes as their ammo. We're talking theme parks, news updates, rides and more. Hold on tight, cause we're about to soar. Talking park, we won't hold back, we're letting it all out. Talking park, get your ears ready, cause we're gonna shout. We'll dive into the ride, some anecdotes, and all the fun. No filter here, just two guys trying to be number one.
Welcome on in. It's another episode of Park Talk Radio. This is Bill. Thanks for joining us. This is an episode for sure. I don't know which one because I didn't do great show notes previous to starting today. We are on 34, I believe. So let's just say episode 34. We're recording on a Tuesday. You're getting this the same day as recording. A little busy over the weekend, Tuesday, September 24th. So everything relevant to today's show will be around this date. Be sure to follow us on all social medias at Park Talk Radio, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, Twitter, YouTube. You can also join us on all your podcasting platforms, Park Talk Radio. Email us, parktalkradio@gmail.com. And send in your voicemail or text message, 407-490-2220. We do have one voicemail. We're going to actually save it for our upcoming episode, which will include a special guest star. We'll keep the surprise until episode 35. Today, however, I am joined once again by a different special co-host and also your social media manager. We have Brennan with us today. Hello, Brennan. How are you doing?
What up, fam? How are we?
Who's your fam? How
PTR fam.
How many of those do you know?
More than you. Oh.
We're also trying out a new recording platform to see if things can go a little smoother, maybe a little easier as we go along, and ideally incorporate a bit more pieces of interactivity. Can actually live stream the show, which probably never will do. Don't need to see the sausage on this one, folks, I assure you. But yeah, be sure to show Brent's love. She takes care of all of our social media, creating all those great shorts, reels, TikToks across every single piece that we have. So, today's show, episode 34, we're going to be doing a little bit of a kickback, the old school style. Then episode 35 will be Horror Nights focused. And then somewhere between now and maybe the end of October, we might have Dave back on with us, because I don't think episode 35 he will be with us either. But in that note, what have you been up to lately, Brennan? You got any park visits? Have you done anything? Do you know how to work on this show?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
So I mean, lots of park visits, of course. Halloween Horror Nights, at least
once or
twice every week. What's that? My goodness. If you've made it to episode 34 and you don't know what that is, you need to go back and re-listen.
I mean, what are we? We are in week,
I think it's like 4 or 5 now.
1, 2, 3, 4. Week 5 starts tomorrow.
Yeah. So I've been having a blast. I'm going at least once or twice a week to Horror Nights. I'll go solo, rain or shine. The last couple nights have actually been better. Like weather-wise, there's like a slight breeze at night, and it's pretty wonderful. Like it's not.
I know it's
insanely
actually
humid.
cooling off,
Yeah, like midnight.
and it's tolerable in the evening once the sun decides to kindly fuck on off past the horizon.
Yeah. This next week, though, I don't predict will be as kind to us weather-wise with this hurricane on the way, but or tropical storm, whatever it's at right now. But
Is it Helen?
Helen?
Helene!
I'm not sure.
Helen!
But yeah, there's a storm coming, which is gonna make it a bit messy out there. I'm probably still gonna go Wednesday. I'll just bring my umbrella and rain jacket.
Oh, must be nice.
And Thursday I will not go because that's when the storm is supposed to actually like fully be on Florida. So
well, unless it's like a lot of the previous storms.
Well, yeah, we'll feel it out.
Nothing really happened in Orlando.
Yeah, I'll feel it out, of course. Take it day by day. But otherwise, Park visits. I went to Disney this weekend too.
Whoa, I
Haven't
was
been to Disney
also
in a
at
hot minute.
Disney. I
We
think I saw you there.
Yeah, might have rode together.
What? Not not me.
But yeah, we Bill and I went to Epcot this weekend. We
Well,
had a
no, hold on.
great
We did
time.
something else first on Friday.
Oh, you're right. On
Oh no!
on
Oh
Friday,
no!
I was thinking of in the park at Disney, but on Friday we did a fun little monorail bar crawl. So that was pretty fun to do. It's nice being able to just kind of take your drink, enjoy the hotel atmosphere, walk around the resort if you've never been to there. You don't have to be a guest to go onto the resort property. So
It's
you
a little
can,
difficult to get to if you're not staying or
yeah,
don't have a park or rather a dining reservation. As there you have limited parking, you normally will have to go to transportation and ticket center if you want to take those easy monorail pathways forward, or go grab a bus from a theme park or Disney Springs.
yeah, it's a little difficult to get there, but once you're there, it's easy. Because you just drink, hop on the monorail, go to the next spot, drink again,
You
hop on the
just
monorail.
drink.
It's very, yeah, no, it's very relaxed. It's pretty nice, and each hotel has multiple bars or restaurants that you can go to. And so we usually try to hit a couple of them at each spot. But for time reasons, we only hit one per hotel this weekend.
Right. And we were doing this as it was my sister's 21st birthday. And this is her request to go out on Friday and then subsequently Saturday to really enjoy, the local drinking experience where everything costs way too fucking much. And
Yeah.
if you're unfamiliar, Friday, Monorail Crawl, that's the 3 resorts that are on the monorail: the Contemporary Resort, Polynesian, and Grand Floridian. Started off in the Polynesian, that's the first stop pulling out of the transportation ticket center monorail station. That's the word. And you have Trader Sam's and then the Tambu Lambu Bamboo Lounge. One of those. Moving over to Grand Floridian, you have the Enchanted Rose. You can also go to Citra Coast Waka Bar. You go to Narcoosee Waka Bar. You go to Pool Bar.
Yeah, there's a
2
lot of
different
bar
pool
options
bars.
there.
And then you will finally complete your trip at what could be the bar that stays open the latest is the Outer Rim over at Contemporary. That one's budgeted like midnight, 11:30, while the remainder are a poo baby 11 p.m. I'm still wide awake.
Disney's lame.
Well, you also have Steakhouse 71 down in the Contemporary bottom floor. That being said, Friday was great. We had a lot of fun. Nearly closed out Outer Rim. I gotta say, one problem and qualm I have on this. We went in and we were closing out, already spent a bunch of money, and our bartender server comes over and says, "Hey, you want one more shot to close out?" I wasn't gonna get it, wasn't gonna recommend it, but one simple ask. Okay, fine. We ask for any recommendations. We got a very basic green tea shot. Said, "Oh God, please, no more
Exotic.
of these." Exotic. Yeah, I've had so many on what was my park visit, and I'll get to that here afterward. Green tea shot, Jameson, and what else? Or Jameson,
Sweet sour, Jameson.
sweet and sour. That's it.
There's something else in there. I just forget.
There's
something
spit. There's someone spit.
Yep. Depends if you pissed him off.
No, we were being so good. But when you order a green tea shot, it's always Jameson, right? Or it should be Jameson, right?
That shot calls for, technically it calls for an Irish whiskey, which is Jameson. Like,
that's what you're going to have in
usually,
most of your bars.
Yeah,
right?
Every bar pretty much will have Jameson
They
as
don't want to carry
the standard Irish whiskey.
gross
option,
slain.
but-
Oh.
yeah.
So first off, we end up ordering them. I think there was 4 of them. And the bartender asked, "Okay, what whiskey do you want?" I said, I didn't know it wasn't just the default Jameson. I tell them, whatever, don't care. So I'm assuming now it's going to be well whiskey, which may or may not be Irish. And it comes back and say, okay, I had one beer at the location. It was like $80 for 4 shots.
Yeah, it was wild.
$20 shots?
Yeah.
I know
for
we're at
well
Disney.
liquor,
I know we're at Disney. Well liquor, $20 shots, Disney.
which I don't really get, because a cocktail is not 20. I mean, some are $20, but most of the cocktails on the list were not. Like if I got a Jameson and ginger, I don't think that would have been $20. Or whatever
I don't know what
whatever
went
the
wrong.
whiskey that they used. If I got
I don't know what happened.
like a whiskey Coke or something, I doubt that would have been $20. So I don't really understand why the shots were $20 each.
It was absurd.
Yeah, that's a lot. Well, thanks for
going
my thought again.
And then going into Epcot, we got there nice and early because my sister wanted to do Space 220 Bar, which is the space bar
Go to space.
located. You go to space.
Blasting off.
Yes, blasting off. And you take it to the sky and you shoot up into the Space Lounge, which by the name's recognition is 220 miles above Earth.
Yeah, they hide that elevator really well.
Yeah, I guess. So we go up there and they have their longest tenured bartender and excellent purveyor of spirits and good times, Space Christopher. And he is known for making these very intricate, cool looking space dust like meteorite cosmos shots. Where he puts it all together, he tells you to turn your cell phone light on, put your cell phone face down, and then put that shot on top of it. So then it illuminates the entire thing. He makes all these shots. He then puts everyone's drink on top of their phone light. And he says, why is the shot made the way it is? And here's why I did it. And this is the story. He tells a whole fucking story on the shot. And it's like, you want to leave Earth and you want to explore the cosmos and you want to go on an adventure. You want to see something different you've never seen before. And this is why this one's called The Journey. And that's what the name of the shot was. And he took a star swizzle stick and then stirred it. And now your Cosmos space shot is spinning. $13! $13 for the show, for the story, and he used Crown Royal, an actual named whiskey. I couldn't believe it. 13 for a really awesome, cool experience from a third-party restaurant versus $20 who knows what the hell we drank per shot the night before.
Yeah, I feel like you got screwed at with the green tea shots. Like, I don't know what happened there.
Well, I feel like Outer Rim's consistently never been my friend.
Yeah.
I just never felt like I was welcome. And finally we had a nice...
The shot at 220, I didn't have that one. Did it taste okay? Like, for the whole show delicious. And everything? And yeah.
Oh, so good. And it was way better and more unique and fun versus a plain old green tea shot just closing out the night.
We also munched on the buffalo cauliflower. There
with the blue cheese space dust.
Yeah, space dust. Weird.
Space cheese. No.
But
so, yeah.
That was really good. Whatever buffalo sauce they're using was very good.
Space cheese is when you shit your pants in the middle of a camping trip and the stars are out.
I'm just not going to answer that one.
Nope. Oh, fine. I'll give it to myself. I'll give it to myself. Oh, no.
Oh.
There
no, that one did not get that.
No! All right.
Moving on. So the rest of the day in Epcot, after we left Space 220, so it was one of the busiest days at Epcot I've ever seen.
Oh my God. I don't know why. There wasn't that much reason for it.
So it was food and wine. The musician that day, I had no idea who they were, so it wasn't like I don't know every big artist ever. But
I want to say this person's big. I mean, yeah, I couldn't tell the crowd. Sasha E. This was Prince's drummer when he was still alive.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
But
okay.
I don't know who that is. And the only really big draw I could think of is Guardians of the Galaxy was only playing the song September because it was the 21st. And maybe people really wanted to go and try to get a return time for that.
Well, we're still stuck in the damn virtual queue. You can only have 2 chances, the 7 a.m. and 1 p.m.
Yep.
And I don't... there's no standby. You have no choice. You can't do it.
But I really don't see how those 3 items made it so busy that day. It was sold out for pass holders. Employees could not go. It was blacked out for them. It was even blacked out, someone told me, like for corporate too. So it isn't even just like the small folk, it's like everyone. You know what I mean?
You know Disney corporate.
It's not like the boots on the ground people. It's not like they're the ones only blocked out. It's like everyone was blocked out. So I don't know what was happening. We waited. First stop, of course, is Mexico. And we waited. I timed it on my phone, 1 hour and 15 minutes for a margarita out of the Tequila Cave.
Yeah, but your sister was so happy. My sister was having a great time.
No, I know my sister likes a specific drink from the Tequila Cave. The Neil Patrick Harris drink was just so random. But
gay magician drink.
Oh boy.
It's for you. Here's your card.
I mean, we were just doing whatever the birthday girl wanted, so just sucked it up kind of thing. But it was just, I've never seen the line like that. Only on Cinco have I seen the line there like that. But that's, I'm not going to say reasonable, but I mean, it is Cinco and that's the Mexico Pavilion. So
maybe it was September Cinco.
Yeah, maybe.
Cinco Day 21.
But really, the whole day, Cinco Day 21. Good job.
We didn't get to try a whole lot because of the lines. We were relegated to the regular stands.
Food. Yeah, we tried 0 food and wine food, which was disappointing. I really wanted to try some of that. And so we just had to go to the regular bars, which is okay. I mean, the drinks there are fine. But even at all the regular bars in the very back of the park, most of them, it was still a good 20-minute wait for your drink.
Right. We had to get those and, Italy. And then it started raining. Got caught in the rain. Yep. My shoes were soaked. I was so mad. My shoes stink now. They are very smelly. And your stink balls aren't capturing my aroma. My foot odor. We did get to try. We did get to have Baiju again. We got to do an Irish slammer.
Yeah, the Baiju, not surprisingly, that was the only line that was a walk-up. No. Yeah, not surprising.
Shortest line in the park was for the the China Pavilion walk-up stand. We can get that delicious Ming River Baiju.
It is not delicious. Don't let him fool you.
Chinese vodka.
I opted for a Chinese, Pilsner or something?
Yeah. But also short line at Spice Road Moroccan bar for Ouzo.
That's true. It was short there
too. Short line. But then you go to France, mega line for the champagne bar. That was a secret until recently, I guess.
Yeah, that was super long. The one for Italy was very long, and it was slow moving too.
Well,
overall, just every line was minimum 20 to 30 minute wait for a beverage. So it's like you would get your drink, literally just go get in line for the next bar. By the time you get up to the bar, you finished your previous one. So that was kind of our whole day Saturday. I mean, it was still fun. We had a good time, and Bill's sister surprisingly hung. She hung in there.
She's hung?
No. Oh my God. Bill.
I was going to say, what is that?
Oh my God. No, she just got
weird.
No. She can hang, which was very surprising. I really thought she was gonna.
Well, she almost yacked the green tea Friday night.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Friday she had maybe 4 or 5 drinks and was like, "Oh my God, I'm dying."
Oh my God,
you're not even gonna make it halfway through the showcase. But no, she killed it.
I don't remember what her TikTok. She got 16 or something drinks.
No,
11
I don't
drinks?
think she got that high.
Maybe 11.
Yeah, something like that. But I was impressed.
But it was great. We had a great weekend with her. Happy birthday to my sister. And we look forward to many more experiences now that you can fully try out the theme parks. And we're going to try to get both of our sisters to commit to a Horror Nights date here soon.
Yeah, we got to get that planned.
Mm-hmm. This past Sunday also, we were at Horror Nights I was actually with our great friend ZJ, and he took me on an Unmasking the Horror tour, which we're going to save that conversation for episode 35 with Fisher.
It's a good
and have
idea.
that be Horror Nights focused, which is a little teaser. The weekend before, however, and why Dave and I had to record so early is because I was, as mentioned, at the end of 33, I was on my bachelor trip on a cruise with MSC Cruises, which, as I like to categorize them, especially that with Disney having their own cruise line, it's a floating theme park. And I can't say there was all too much. You don't have the big IPs or stuff like that. There's no Disney style entertainment. They don't have the Blue Man Group like Norwegian does, or like DreamWorks like some other people do. MSC, Italian-based cruise line. Excellent time. I didn't get in trouble. One person almost got kicked off on the left of the Bahamas. Wasn't me. And for that, I'm thankful. So it was a great time. I can't really comment on any of the shows. Tried to go see a comedian one night, and a couple guys and I got there what was supposed to be 5 minutes before he came on the boat, or came on stage, and he was wrapping up his set at that 5 minute time. So with that in mind, I'm going to give MSC Cruises, the floating theme park, a 1 out of 10. Time schedule, no good.
1 out of 10.
1 out of 10. No, it was actually really, really great. We went to the Bahamas.
You missed the comedian. That's the whole reason you went on this damn
fucking
cruise.
comedian. I was trying to go build up my skill set, and this guy can be funny. He's international comedian. Went to the Bahamas, did Senior Frogs, went to the private island, which their private island's gigantic. Way too much walking. Burned the crap. Well, I didn't get burned, but definitely got a lot of sea salt water on me, and it fills every nook and cranny, finds those little cuts and scrapes you may have gotten on you. If you may or may not, blacked out and crashed into a wall. Not me, of course, but another guy.
Never you.
Nope, not on the boat. But I would recommend it. It was a really good time. Talk a bit more into it further. Hopefully when Dave's on, and we can have some cruise chat. We do have some cruise news stories today. We have plenty of news to go over, and we want to talk about Helios Grand Hotel since we've been putting that off for weeks. And I think we're going to jump into that now with a news segment.
Breaking news, let me share the scoop from the heart of Central Florida. It's all about the loop, theme parks, roller coasters, and magical thrills. The latest buzz, we're keeping it real. Welcome to Park Talk News, a thing where the excitement begins. From Orlando to the world, we're bringing the news in. Grab your popcorn, get ready for the ride. Park Talk Radio, we're going worldwide. Oh yeah!
Starting us off with news. Let's start with some regional parks here, Brennan.
Yeah.
Our first news story comes from the land of Florida.
Whoa.
Far and miles away.
Far, far away.
In the city of Tampa.
All right.
A couple days ago, Busch Gardens Tampa announced that they're actually going to do something with their Jungala area of the park, which I can't remember what exactly that is or what they have over there. I think that's where they have kind of like the different...
It's like the animal area?
Well, Busch Gardens Tampa has lots of animal areas.
Oh.
I think this one has the jungle animals. And I think it's those like circular pavilions that are a little bit raised off up into the air, and you're looking into the animals from there.
Oh, okay.
That being said, they've announced that they will finally do something, and they will, coming out in 2025 spring, they will be introducing a new adventure zone called Wild Oasis. This is a promised area that will blend rides within an immersive environment, along with encounters with wildlife.
That'd be cool if you could like be on a coaster or something, or maybe not like a high-speed coaster, maybe like a family coaster or something, kind of going through like a jungle.
Does not seem like that's going to be the case.
Oh, well, never mind.
You're better off with Cheetah Hunt. That one
tried.
actually has the coaster going near the cheetah pen. Quote,
Yeah, I haven't been to Busch Gardens since 8th grade, so.
Oh,
I'm sure
well, yeah, we
everything
do
is
need to
different
go
there.
and check out Iron Gwazi still.
Mm-hmm.
Quote, Wild Oasis is designed to ignite the imagination and engage all the senses, promising non-stop excitement for every member of the family. Prepare to be captivated by the sights and sounds of the rainforest, the rush of a newly reimagined drop tower featuring state-of-the-art digital and sound effects, an interactive water play wonderland, and a multi-level climbing canopy. Plus, discover all new multi-species animal habitat for up-close encounters with some of the world's most fascinating animals.
So it kind of sounds like adding animals to like Camp Jurassic.
I guess so. I mean, this
Like
could be
it
a
kind of sounds
bit
like that a little.
bigger. I'm trying to think of what drop tower is over by that area. I know they have Falcon's
Falcon's
Fury?
Fury? Yeah, I think that's the
That's
name.
over in the desert part of the African tundra.
Yeah, but just from that description, it kind of gave me Camp Jurassic vibes, which I love Camp Jurassic, so that would be a fun addition to that
Now,
part.
I'm looking at the concept art and I see a drop tower, which only has this might be it looks like a kiddie drop tower though. It's not very tall and only sits about 8 people across, and it's a single
Mhm.
row. I'm sure it'd be great. It's always good to have new things added, right?
Keep it fresh.
Keep it fresh. Jungala Wild Oasis coming to BGT 2025. Jumping over to the SeaWorld side of the Florida theme parks. You know, years ago they had that Wild Arctic attraction.
Mm-hmm.
The simulator one that was super shaky. And now it's kind of just a standing but not operating, and you can walk through and look
What,
at
you
the...
like have to get Puck home? Was that his name?
No, that's the
Puck?
Antarctica ride.
Oh, never mind.
This is Wild Arctic. Brennan, the helicopter. Nope. Penguin Trek is where Puck is at.
Yeah.
I don't know if Puck is there, but that's where Puck was.
No, find Puck.
Kill Puck.
Whoa.
Let Puck die. We
Oh
don't
my
want
God.
to see Puck. He's terrible. CGI. Miserable.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No. Wild Arctic has been closed for a while. They have their really cool bar outside that was built after the ride stopped operating. And now the interior, which majority of, or at least before all the coasters were coming in, a lot of the rides would exit into a animal exhibit. And Wild Arctic exhibit is where you find the beluga, the walrus. And it's usually, I don't know about anymore, but it was part of the walkthrough experience for the Christmas time at SeaWorld. Finally, coming in spring of 2025, SeaWorld is finally doing something with it, which is going to be the world's first fully immersive Arctic flying theater.
Huh.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what that means.
What does it mean?
Theater?
The world's first fully immersive Arctic flying theater. Like Soren's a flying
okay,
theater.
I was literally just gonna say, is it like Soren?
Well,
Yeah.
no, this is Arctic flying theater. World's first Arctic, because Soren's not the Arctic
Soren's a world traveler.
or the California one,
Mm-hmm.
but this is Arctic. New attraction is said to be a one-of-a-kind immersive flight theater. That will take riders on a dynamic adventure through the Arctic. This will still be a family-friendly attraction with a 39-inch height requirement within the attraction's two multi-level theaters.
Well, I mean, that could be cool. Everyone likes Soren, so
I don't like Soren.
oh,
I
like it.
like the pre-show, and if I could get the pre-show,
Hello.
and then I could leave, it'd be better.
I mean, technically you could. No one's
no,
stopping
I'm
you.
already there. I'm not.
No one is stopping
No,
you at
because
all.
Soren's too long of a wait. And the superior one, only because it's next to Living with the Land, is in Epcot. Otherwise, the California one in the Grizzly Peaks is super good.
I like Soren and I guess this new ride at SeaWorld,
orange
if it's
smell?
similar, well, I mean, the smells are nice, but honestly, it's nice to sit down and let your feet dangle just for if it's been a long park day and to just kind of chill.
Oh, you let your feet dangle? You don't shoot them straight out, rigid?
Oh my god, like rigor mortis, just like
Yeah. Just boom.
oh man. Honestly, if someone did that, that'd
No
take a
one.
lot of like
Don't
core
be a
control.
dangler.
Like,
Don't be a dangler. To
but
finish
I mean
out
that
the
sounds
quote.
cool at SeaWorld. So
This new
I mean,
experience invites families to soar over icy landscapes, dive beneath frozen waters, and come face to face with some of the planet's most magnificent creatures. From majestic beluga whales to awe-inspiring orcas and walruses, this adventure puts riders right in the middle of the action. It's also all indoors, so rain or shine. This attraction guarantees a cool, thrilling escape for the entire family all year round. I don't know why they have to quantify it like that. Why would I've never? How could you get a wild? How could you get
like
a
a
flying theater
theater. Like,
outside?
yeah.
That's insane. I wish they didn't say it. Then we could say, "Oh, it's gonna be outside.
Like, oh boy.
It's gonna be out
Where's
there."
it gonna go?
When we're flying over the Arctic in this world's first fully immersive Arctic flying theater, what do you think we're gonna smell? Because Soren has like the orange groves and some other stuff.
Maybe like that like fresh rain type smell. Like
Fresh rain.
well, because it like that watery smell.
It's not gonna smell like fresh rain.
Well, no, but that's
Stinky
what the
Arctic
senses call
water.
from like
It's gonna smell like years and years of
stores,
human pollution
you know,
and
it'll
melting ice
sound like or
caps.
smell like a. Oh yeah, I was gonna say that.
It's gonna smell like climate change, which
Yeah.
is the ozone burning. It's gonna smell like Puck the penguin shit.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's sick, and he bird poo sprays everywhere.
Or maybe they won't do a smell.
Oh wait, this is the world's first fully immersive Arctic flying theater. It has to smell. Maybe it'll smell like asbestos. That theater's pretty old.
You don't think they would put like 3D glasses or something on this,
No,
right?
no. They've never
Okay,
done
good.
that. They've never done that at SeaWorld. They don't want to pay for that.
They did put the AR thing on what Kraken?
Oh yeah, for a month. And they said, "Oh,
Yeah,
COVID."
and it was
What is
horrible.
that?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Did they have that on Journey to Atlantis? I can't remember. Well, SeaWorld and Busch Gardens getting new stuff.
What else
I think
we
the
got?
SeaWorld's a bit more exciting, though. We'll see. Continuing on, regional parks. Cedar Point has announced that they will be actually having a new ride next year. And no, it's not Top Thrill 2, because that ran for a week.
And
They'll
bro,
be having a brand new coaster, Siren's Curse, opening in 2025, which is a Vekoma tilt coaster, which those are not prevalent here in the States. Those are more of a over in Shanghai, China, Japan uses these coasters where the coaster goes up to its highest point and then gets onto a track. Kind of similar to like Shikra, where then it will then those particular coasters, those dive coasters will lean over the edge and hang there, and before releasing, these tilt coasters get onto the track, the whole train, and then the entire train on the track and the track itself will fully tilt into a 90-degree drop, hold
I saw
you
a
there,
video
and then
of
you
this.
shoot on down.
I saw a video of like a CAD kind of video of it, like concept video, and that looks like an operational nightmare, like a technical nightmare.
Mm-hmm. Well, Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts does a not as intense version, but the track does do a tilt, like 45 degrees.
Okay, true.
It's a mini one. With this will be the first tilt coaster in North America, as they're building one in Texas called Circuit Breaker. However, there are delays, and this particular coaster was actually targeted to be built in Six Flags Mexico.
Huh.
However, I believe with the Top Thrill 2 delay and Cedar Point and Six Flags merging, they said, we're putting it here. Sorry, Mexico, get bent. Though even with that Circuit Breaker being built still, this one Siren's Curse in Cedar Point, Sandusky, Ohio, will be the North America's tallest, longest, and fastest tilt coaster.
Well, if it's like the only tilt coaster,
it'll be the only one open. That though, when Circuit Breaker does open, it won't have any records in Texas.
Yeah.
This will be standing 160 feet tall, top speed of 58 miles per hour with just under 3,000 feet of track.
So it's a quick coaster.
It's not too long, no.
Yeah. Sounds pretty quick. I mean, it sounds cool. If ever we make it out there, I would try it.
Mm-hmm.
I would do it, but
This vertical plunge will feature the entire track will feature 13 moments of airtime, 2 high-speed 360-degree barrel roll inversions, and a high-speed triple down, which I don't know what that means.
what does that mean?
I don't know. Triple down!
Triple down? It sounds like if you're playing like poker or something.
Maybe it's in reference to KFC. They had that double down, which was the 2 chicken patties as the sandwich buns.
Now,
Triple
so you're
down.
handed
It's a chicken
triple
patty
stack one.
sandwich bun with another chicken patty in the middle.
Yeah, I mean,
And you go down the track and you have to eat it before the ride's over.
oh my
maybe.
god, you have to eat it on the tilt because that's the only time you're still.
With the name Simon's Curse, you expect some theming. Right now, the 3D model does not show any of that. The coaster train does have some lights, though, which is neat.
That'd be cool.
So we'll see that. And with this opening in 2025, Cedar Point's going to have more or less 2 big coasters opening since Top Thrill 2 still not working. With the plan to have it open up in 25, and now Simon's Curse, which is pretty neat.
It sounds cool if they can make it happen.
And closing out regional park news, posted September 21st, Fright Fest Extreme, which is the Six Flags horror Halloween event with scare zones, shows, and haunted houses. This event started last week at Six Flags Great Adventure in Jersey. As we kind of talked about last year with Magic Mountain's Fright Fest, the launch has not gone smoothly. They've only been able to offer a limited preview of the full event slate since opening, with only 2 of the haunted houses open out of the 9 promised.
Which 2? Didn't they get all the big IPs?
Yes. Yep.
Oh man, how are they not? That seems like it would be against contract or something for them.
Well, this happened in Magic Mountain last year, where they opened the event and the 2 IPs, Saw and Conjuring, weren't operating yet when I went to the Fright Fest over in California in mid-September.
That is so, 2 out of 9, at least give us half.
Right. I mean, it was 7 or 6 out of...
Are they still charging the same price for entry?
Oh, I have no idea.
Because that would be...
No details have really been given away. The 2 houses open, the original houses, Big Top Terror and The Witch's Reflection.
Wow. That would suck for people who, can only go now or whatever.
Like me, when I was in Magic Mountain, didn't get to see the 2 IPs and see how a smaller park tackles these big name
okay, let me ask
movies.
you, did you have to pay full price? Do you know?
Yeah, full price was still expected.
And so this is probably full price even though it's
Mm-hmm.
only 2 out of 9 houses. That's awful.
Right, so 2 out of 9.
Imagine how long those lines are.
Oh god, 2 houses?
Yeah.
This is not the 1990s. You can't have 2 houses.
Imagine how long those lines.
I mean, that's in other words, all the big name IP haunts that were promised have failed to open, being Stranger Things, The Conjuring, a Saw 20th Anniversary House, Army of the Dead, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Trick or Treat, and they did have one other original house called The Asylum. Which,
do you think all the IPs are not opening? Maybe they haven't gotten approval from...
That's usually the case where they don't have them ready to show off and expose what they've been doing.
Yeah. Maybe they, Stranger Things corporate went in and we were like, no, this is not it.
This sucks.
Yeah.
Well, they must have done good enough or well enough with Conjuring and Saw to bring them back. And then to add all these other big guys, which is wild.
I'm still shocked they got all of those big names.
According to a local news update, the only reason the park has publicly given for failing to open up these houses as unforeseen circumstances. No other details have been provided.
Wow. Well, that's also those poor employees. They're probably all just getting bitched at and asked that same question. Wait, why isn't Saw open? Why isn't Stranger Things open? No, thank you.
And I would say they don't get a whole lot of support, these regional parks usually. And they probably don't have a whole lot of invested care to it, nor do they have an idea of what to say. No real help, which that sucks.
Well, we'll keep an eye on that and see when it opens, or if they all
If
open
ever.
at once, or if they're.
I'm sure it'll be staggered.
Yeah, probably.
Because again, you're a smaller park. You somehow have the budget to get the IP rights that Universal didn't get or didn't want,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't have the sources or the resources to have these houses built like the big guys, or really how IPs like Army of the Dead, Stranger Things, and so on should be treated.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're doing their best with it. It's not going to add up, like stack up to Horror Nights level. I mean, it's just different caliber of an event.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Moving to our big boy parks. Where do you want to go first? You want to do Disney or Universal?
Let's do Disney.
Disney.
Starting
off with International Disney. Back on September 15th, Disney Halloween time begins at Hong Kong Disneyland, which that seems super late, seeing as Not So Scary started at the beginning of August here in Orlando.
Or just Psycho.
Oh, it's great. Hong Kong got some really cool stuff running from September 13th, which a lot of haunts...
They always have the best stuff.
Not in Orlando or California started on Friday the 13th. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Tokyo Disney. This is Hong Kong Disney.
Oh, okay.
Not that they don't have bad stuff or good stuff at Hong Kong Disney.
Mm-hmm.
September 13th through October 31st, they're doing some interesting duos where you can get pictures with hero and villain duos.
Oh.
They have the Queen and Snow White, Maleficent and Aurora, Jasmine and Jafar, and Meg and Hades. So you get this really cool thing that you normally will never see here. I don't think I've ever seen it here, where you have what is a heroic or protagonist being paired up with the antagonist villain.
I like that, because then it's like if you have young children, or you're an adult, whatever, and you don't normally get to go to Disney, and so if you want to meet one of the princesses or whoever, you still get to meet them that night,
right.
But then you also get to see like all the villains. That's nice. I like that.
It's definitely a unique and neat offering.
I like that.
The castle and grounds are decorated, of course. Mickey and friends being Donald, Minnie, Daisy, Chippendale, Goofy, Mr. Geen himself, and Pluto all have super way cooler costumes. Like Chippendale are dressed like those old school skeleton costumes where they just have their bones exposed. Donald looks like a magician. Mickey and Minnie have way cooler colors than our guys. Daisy just has some purple and greens. Pluto has his Halloween name tag on, because that's his costume. And then Mr. Geen, Goof, fully decked out. Greens and purples and blacks. Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, and Eeyore will also have Halloween. And then what never really took off here in the States, but Duffy and Friends will be appearing at the Duffy and Friends Playhouse in their Halloween garb. And Duffy has 6 friends, so there's 7 of these Duffys. You have Cat Duffy, Bear, he is a bear. I don't know which one this other one is. I guess it's Girl Cat Duffy, Boy Cat Duffy, Dog Duffy, Boy Duffy, Girl Duffy Bear, Turtle Duffy, and Rabbit Duffy.
That's a lot of Duffys.
The Duffys.
That's a lot of Duffys.
They have the return of the show, House of De Villains, where Cruella de Vil hosts a stage show with villains such as the Queen, Yzma, and Hades.
Yzma gets something?
No, Yzma is one of the main villains in the show.
Whoa.
And it's all face actors, not a single fur.
Oh, I like that too.
Dancing, singing, acrobatics. And there'll also be new to the performance this year. Pain and Panic, Kronk, and the Queen of Hearts Card Soldiers. And then they have the award-winning Halloween musical Let's Get Wicked coming back with all face characters once more. Maleficent, Ursula, Gaston, and many more villains.
This sounds really cool.
Oh my god, why do they have all this cool stuff?
Yeah,
he's so cute! This little Mickey dessert they're offering. New snacks and drinks, of course. They have a very special Jack Skellington's The Nightmare Before Dinner show.
Ooh.
Oh
man. Disneyland?
decorate the Riverview Cafe to look like Halloween Town, and they'll have Buggy Brew, the Trick or Meat entree.
Oh, wait, I don't even care what it is. I just like the puns.
This
Like,
is
I would buy it just
amazing.
for the pun.
I'll have to show you the pictures. I'm going to save this one because the pictures are so good.
Yeah, we can upload it to the Facebook.
And we'll see about it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right.
I'm guessing this is a crispy chocolate and blood orange cake, and it's one of those cake domes, but the top of the dome looks like it's a ghost sheet costume. You got Mickey's little yellow shoes poking out, his ears poking out, and his eyes. It's
That's
so cute. And they have this really cool the merchandise. They have like Donald and Daisy, but they're in the shape of ghosts. And they have little Mickey and Minnie. We'll have to post that one because there's some really cool stuff in Hong Kong. Just way better things over in Asia. Never here. Not even Florida. We don't even get a Haunimation holiday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just
Maybe one day.
over to Tokyo. They're in the middle of their Halloween stuff, and we just talked about Hong Kong. We're not gonna go into the details, as I don't want to talk about it all too much. I will give you that information in a future show. Tokyo Disney Resort has announced their Disney Christmas 2024 details.
Oh my gosh.
Running November 15th through December 25th. They have the entertainment, which will be 2 different parades, a water parade, special fireworks, decorations, merchandise, food and drink, and they will have a special Dazzling Christmas in New York, which will take over the New York area of the American waterfront. They also have the Duffy and Friends Dancing Snowflakes, resort packages, special things at the hotels. Lots and lots of really cool stuff. And the one thing I do want to touch on, since this is returning after a 5-year hiatus, something we also never got here, the Country Bear Jingle Bell Jamboree returns to Tokyo Disney.
That sounds cute.
Yeah, we get the
they
jingle.
kind of like they just do like overlay the songs.
Oh no, everyone's dressed up in their finest winter gear. The backdrop has changed. There's decorations everywhere.
Wow.
The seasonal overlay will be available from November 8th through January 13th, so you get a bit longer. This will run longer than the actual Christmas holiday offerings. Now, we do get the Jingle Cruise here in Magic Kingdom, Orlando. This looks way cooler and a reason to go see the Country Bears.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Country Bear stan, but
No, have
if
not
it's
seen the
something
new one still.
Yeah, I haven't seen the new one either. I'm not rushing over there for that.
Fun-filled review as the Country Bear Band in their finest winter gear presents a selection of cheerful winter songs to ring in the Christmas season.
All right. All sounds
Super
cute.
cool.
Yeah.
On to the Disney Cruise Line. One quick note here. Disney Cruise Line has increased their corking fee.
Oh boy. That's something they really needed to do.
The corking fee, as of summer 2023, they don't update this a whole lot. Depending on what cruise you were on or who was doing it, the corking fee was between $25 and $27. And you can only bring 2 bottles of wine or champagne on, so that's per bottle. Starting now, as of this time, it is now $29 per bottle for the corking fee.
Wow.
Now,
they're just
is that
obviously
a lot?
trying to discourage you. I mean, that's a good amount because if you're bringing that bottle of wine on, I'm assuming it's
I'm
not
bringing
like
on
a
my
barefoot bottle.
Trader Joe's $2 chuck.
Yeah, it's not going to be that. It's going to be a decent bottle of wine or champagne or something, and then to add $30 on top of that. They're just trying to discourage you from bringing it on so you buy their bottles of wine. Is all they're doing.
Lame-o.
Yeah, that's really all it is. Do they need that extra $2 each? No, but that's not the point. I think they're doing it
because they can.
Yeah, well, because they can, and then, I mean, I wouldn't want to bring on a bottle and then pay $30 extra because the bottle of wine is probably $30 already.
Oh,
so
yeah. Bottles of wine or champagne can't be larger than 750 milliliters, so you can't bring the jug. And you can bring 2 bottles of unopened wine or champagne or 6 beers, no larger than 12 ounces.
6 beers. Oh boy.
Yep, on board at the beginning of the voyage and at each port of call. So you
Do
can
they have to
buy
be cans or can they be bottles?
6 beers, no larger than 12 ounces.
It doesn't specify.
Does not
So I can bring
specify.
6 monkeys.
Ew. Who wants to drink those on a boat?
Well, I mean, look,
Disgusting.
if I only have 6, I'm gonna bring a strong beer.
Just bring 6. Oh, what are those cannon charges the construction workers drink?
I don't know.
A Steel Reserve.
Ew.
Big boy.
The Foster beer.
Oh, over in Disneyland, we got rid of this feature years ago because of accidents. Guests can once again, for the first time since the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic, can ride in the front of the Disneyland monorail.
Yeah, I mean,
Have you ever done that on the Disney ones here in Orlando before they stopped doing it?
I don't think I did. I feel like I would remember that. I
It's
don't
a really
think
cool
I ever
experience.
did it.
You got your own little monorail driver's license. And depending on who was running the monorail, they would let you like push the throttle forward and back.
Yeah, it sounds super fun for a kid. I mean, I would like to do that now
And
as an adult.
they have a bench they have a bench in front of every monorail where you could have the opportunity to do it. We had a couple accidents on the monorail rail in Orlando, and they stopped doing it. But
yeah, it sounds about right.
They're welcoming it back into Disneyland.
That's exciting.
It is exciting. We'll have to definitely try to get on it.
Yeah.
When we get over there, more than likely next year. You already touched on this. Guardians of the Galaxy for September 21st played on repeat. Earth, Wind, and Fire's September.
Yep. And I guess at some point on Saturday they had to evac the ride because I got a virtual queue thanks to my sister. I can never get them, but she always gets them.
Mm-hmm.
We got a virtual queue, and originally our time was like 1:30 or something, and we're like, perfect.
That was right after the thing.
Great.
I thought it was until 4.
No, it was originally at like 1:30.
Oh, dang.
Or something like around there, and then it got pushed back all the way to almost like 8:00.
Choo!
And so I had already left. I was like, look, I'm over this. I'm done waiting for this. Like, I'll hopefully get it next time I do it or whatever. But that was just frustrating.
And you didn't end up getting on it, did you?
No.
Oh.
Nope. No, I'd already left by the time my group was ready.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Well, I can't think of... Is there any other like popular songs that would fit the ride style? Or, well, I guess September's already on there. That's why they did it.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any other songs on there that would fit an all day or would necessitate or be fun to have all day long? Can you think?
Would it need to be on a day like I'm not calling September 21st a holiday, but like that matches the... Well, I mean, like it matches. It would have to be
the song that's on there, and that's already on the ride, and it would fall into line.
One of the ones that's already on it.
Yeah, well, that's why reason September was. They played that all day long.
I thought you were asking for like a.
No. I'm asking. Is there any song currently on the ride?
No,
Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind.
I don't think. Like Conga is not going to bring in hundreds of people.
But there's no Conga day.
Well, I don't think there's a day really for any of them.
Well, run through the songs and let's see.
There's Everyone Wants to Rule the World. There's September. There's Conga. There's Disco Inferno. There's... What's the one that I got the first 5 times I went on it? By Blondie. One Way or Another. And what's
Crazy
the
Bitch
one?
by Buckchair, I think is the last one.
Honestly, I'd rather that. No, One Way or Another, and then what's the 6th one? I'm missing one.
The December by Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Ah. No, there's a 6th one. I'm just forgetting.
One way or a run away from me. I guess there's not another one that's prevalent.
No, I don't think it.
Okay.
Oh, the other one is Iran. That's the 6th one I was missing.
What's for the country Iran? What's Iran's national day of independence or something?
I guess you could maybe do it on that, but that might be a little odd.
Star-Lord's favorite country. Star-Lord did 9/11.
Oh, okay. No.
Oh, they can play Iran on 9/11.
They've hit the Pentagon.
Yondu, they've made a sequel to Mary Poppins. Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh no. Lin-Manuel Miranda, he's still here.
He made a musical. He made another musical.
No, stop him. Almost done with Disney.
Goodness.
Over also at Epcot, Miguel, which I keep calling him Coco. I thought his name was Coco. Miguel from Coco joins the Mariachi Cobre performances at Epcot, and it's a meet and greet / interactive piece where the mariachi band comes out. You know, these are full humans, fully talented mariachi players, and then Miguel's out there, same, you know, Coco Miguel. It's our favorite perfume, Coco Miguel. I'm gonna write that one down. Perfume Ode Coco Miguel. He's out there, also the same size as the mariachi players, and he's wearing the same uniform. And then he has this big Coco head on. It does
like
not
a bobblehead look.
Yeah, bobblehead. He does not look very good. He doesn't fit in. Kind of scary, yeah, because he has like normal hands and then Coco Miguel head.
Oh boy. Honestly, that'd be kind of scary. I kind of want to go see that.
Oh, we had our chance. We missed him.
It was way too crowded for anything to happen.
Oh, we lost it. Coco Miguel.
Coco
Dead
Miguel.
again. R.I.P. in pieces. Finally, Storybook Treats dessert truck has pulled into the Walt Disney World Swan and Dolphin, a new dessert truck situated between the two resorts, serving sweet treats every Friday and Saturday night.
I like a sweet treat.
They will offer a selection of treats and beverages. And the one picture shown here, they did not provide a full menu. One picture shown is a sprinkle-covered Mickey-shaped treat, which is a sugar cookie. Mickey head has been dipped in chocolate and covered in jimmies.
All right.
Not very enticing.
I mean, that's basic, but I mean, I'd eat
fine.
it. Probably
It's
like $5
basic.
or some
$5
shit,
a cookie?
I don't know, but it's probably way too expensive for a sugar cookie.
You're worth $5. You're worth a $5 cookie.
Wow. Thanks,
Wow.
Bill.
It has to be before tax. If it goes over 5, no good. All right, let's do our Universal news, and we're gonna push back Helios Grand Hotel once again because we're way up on the clock. Nope, we're not gonna talk about it ever.
Boy.
Let's do Universal news, and then we'll get our wall of shame and get out of here for today. Sorry for the delay in the episode. I'm gonna tell you now, 56 minutes in.
If you stuck around.
You stuck around.
Now you get the apology because
now
you stuck
get
around.
To know. I can't remember if I talked about this on the last episode, and since you don't listen,
I am listening. Thank you.
I apologize if this is a repeat. They have added Poe's Kung Fu Bao buns to the DreamWorks Land Cafe.
All right, that's
as a
about
menu
time.
offering. Well, I wish it was like noodles. Mr. Ping's over there.
I mean, they
Mr.
definitely
Ping.
need to add noodles, just like a cold noodle bowl. They already have it in that park.
Nah, give me full hot noodle big bowl. Poe's Bao big bowl noodle pho.
Oh, that was a lot.
Kung Pao. Kung Pho.
Kung Pao Panda.
Kung Pho Poe's Big Bao Noodle
Extravaganza.
Kadoosh spray. Skadoosh. Skadoosh spray. All right. Poe's Kung Fu Bao. All right, you get a couple bao buns with you. I'm going to tell you the price. You tell me how many bao buns you think you get. It's $13.99.
You get 2.
2 bao buns. That's right.
Yep.
There's a black one and a white one.
Almost $7 a pop for
inspired
bao
by the Poe's panda color scheme. The white one is char siu pork, and the black one is chicken teriyaki. Based on the person who wrote the article, they will be tasting pretty good to them.
Oh, all right.
They say they should be $7 instead of 14 because it's insane that for 2 of these it's $14.
No, that's way too expensive. Yeah, it should be 7 for 2, not 7 for 1.
And you
pretty
can
much.
probably get these down 2 to 3 bites each, and you're like, I'm still hungry.
Yeah, for sure.
Though I will
'Cause you
say,
gotta go over and get your
I would
stretch
actually pay $15 because the black one will turn your dookie green.
That's your favorite.
It's a bonus. The
It's
black
gift
one will
that
turn you green,
keeps on giving.
and then if you eat a red or green thing at a Universal food booth, it'll turn it black, which usually means alcohol poisoning, but not this time.
Not today. Maybe tomorrow, but
Maybe tomorrow. Also available in the DreamWorks area, Universal likes to incorporate their movies and really push them forward, either at the Cinemark at City Walk or inside the theme park itself, which we're going to talk about two different ones. The first one being The Wild Robot, a brand new animated film starring Lupita Nyong'o. Lupita.
I don't know how to say it. Yeah. I know who you're talking about. I'm
Lupita
not gonna
and
try.
apostrophe Nyong'o.
Yeah.
She was in Walking Dead. And she's in Us.
And the Quiet Place Day 1.
And Quiet Place Day 1. Now, she is the main voice of the titular Wild Robot, and they have a full-scale figure that lights up, and you can take a picture with the Wild Robot outside DreamWorks land.
I noticed it at Horror Nights. I saw it pop up
Oh, yeah, it's
there.
turned on.
Yeah, it's pretty cute. I don't know anything about the movie, but it's pretty cute.
The trailer looked not good. However, it's getting great reviews.
Well, maybe I'll check it out once it hits Peacock.
This
Or
epic
if I
adventure follows the journey of a robot, Rosum, Unit 7134, Ros for short. The robot is shipwrecked on an uninhabited island and must adapt to harsh surroundings while also building relationships with the animals on the island and becoming the adoptive parent of an orphaned Ryan Gosling. Oh, no, just Gosling, it says.
Oh. I was like, Ryan Gosling is in this? Like, his human form? And
A
he's
fully grown 45-year-old Ryan Gosling, and the robot is now taking care of him.
his foster mother.
Foster the
whatever.
Gosling. Mother Gosling.
I was so confused for a second.
Over on Universal Studios' side, the Halloween Horror Nights Wolfman photo op has been removed and replaced with a standard logo backdrop. And they took away all the fun theming.
The fans, or like the guests, like bullied that one out of the park.
I don't think it was so much
bad.
of bullying, it's just it looked terrible.
It looked so
the
bad.
official press release or official release from Blumhouse, who is producing this, said, "We didn't approve of this.
Oh, that's probably
we
why
didn't approve
it was
this.
taken away.
We didn't
Yeah.
approve this art style because there's a new Wolfman coming out in December. May kind of in the same maybe in the same world or universe as the Invisible Man from a few years back, which was really good. The Wolfman character, however, looked awful. He looked like old homeless Wolfman.
Yeah, it looked like a homeless man if he just like glued some loose hair to him.
Yeah,
Like, which is just awful.
Oh,
He just found some hair on the ground. I was like, well, I gotta use this.
Terrible. He's gone. They killed him. Took him out back. Shot him dead.
Good. Hopefully they burn it.
And finally, penultimate news piece. Dufftoberfest has returned, it's been around for a couple weeks now. Dufftoberfest returned Universal Studios, Florida, as well as Hollywood. It's a Marzen-style beer made available only now during the Oktoberfest season. Pricey boy, though. Your pint of beer is going to be $15 after tax this year.
I didn't realize they raised the price compared to regular Duff beer.
Oh, yeah, pricey.
Wow, I didn't know that.
They also have a special souvenir stein that you can get with it, which will be $16 before tax. Which I know.
Does that include a fill?
Yes.
Because if it's only $1 more and it includes the fill, might
the
as well.
drink is $15.18 after tax. It is $16 before tax with the souvenir stein.
No,
And
well, I mean,
the
might as
tax
well.
rate's only 7%. So 17, the 17.12. The stein is
Might
like
as
an
well,
extra
I
buck.
guess. Yeah. If it comes with the fill.
The other thing that I didn't realize had returned, unless you go inside Fast Food Boulevard into the food court area, they've returned with the pretzel bun filled with Duff cheese. And I did have this last year. Super soft pretzel bowl. It's like a pretzel bowl, pretzel bread bowl, and it's just filled with cheese.
Yum.
It is delicious. Have to get it next time we are there. That one is only $7.59, which I remember being closer to $5.
Well, at least it's not the price of those dumb bao buns.
You're right. You're getting a way better deal on the old pretzel bun.
And it's probably tastier than the bao buns, in my opinion.
There's
pretzel
no
and
meat.
cheese. Come on.
Yeah, but there's no meat.
Nah.
Give them meat. Give them meat. Final story of the show. Universal Studios officially announced here in Orlando that earlier this year, they closed the Quiet Flight and Cinnabon locations on City Walk. Press release states they are adding a dedicated Harry Potter store and a dedicated Super Nintendo World store to now take over these places in City Walk. I believe Harry Potter will be taking the old Quiet Flight location. If you're an old timer, Quiet Flight used to cut all the way through the one side right by the movie theater and then come out the other side closer to Voodoo Donut.
It was a nice cut through when it was too crowded or raining.
Harry Potter will be taking that land parcel, and the cut through will be returning.
Nice.
They will also be offering in the Harry Potter area butterbeer, the only place to get it outside the theme park.
I think it's smart to do that.
Yes, all three forms, cold, hot, and frozen.
Yeah, I think it's really smart for them to do that. So, I mean, if you don't have a park ticket, you can just go to City Walk.
Or if the parks are closed, you can still get it.
Or that, yes.
Yes. And they might actually get me and walking out, maybe I'll get a hot butterbeer on the way out this time. Never had the hot.
It's good. I feel like I could drink more of the hot than the frozen or cold.
I like the cold. The frozen's probably the easiest to drink.
They're all just too sweet. I have 5 sips and I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
And in the Cinnabon location, which I don't believe will cut through, it may not connect to any part of the other store because Nintendo's kind of its own big deal. Of course, Super Nintendo World will be taking over that parcel and providing dedicated access to Super Nintendo World theme park merchandise. I don't believe there'll be any special drinks or anything in that one.
I mean, it's neat that they'll have it. I mean, is it going to open before Epic, you think?
Yes, these are scheduled to open before Epic Universe opens.
So, I mean, that's just a nice little boost to get the hype going for that area.
Yeah, and give everyone an opportunity to
get their merch.
Get merch, get butterbeer, whenever they want now. At least they're between 11 and 1 a.m., depending on when they've closed it down.
Yep. I mean, I think it's a good addition to City Walk.
Oh, yeah, and the cut through. Well. That's going to be the biggest addition to cut through.
Honestly, I'm the happiest about that.
Get you to the theme park nice and quick. All right, Brendan, that is our news. We have one piece left to go. And before we do that, let's close out with some of our notes. Please, as always, be sure to continue to engage and give Brennan support on all social media platforms at Park Talk Radio. Join the group, like the page. That's on Facebook. Instagram, you can check out posts, stories, reels, and keep up to date with our most active piece of social media to catch all the great stuff Brennan's making, as well as when new shows are posted. Speaking of shows, be sure to subscribe, like, engage, rate us. We'd love to have your support. It costs you nothing, and we like having more people hear what we got to say. You can also leave us a voicemail or text message 407-490-2220. We're going to play a voicemail on the next episode, and we can't wait to hear what you have to say to us. You can also send us an email for anything else at all, parktalkradio@gmail.com.
All right.
Brennan, Wall of Shame. What do you got? We'll start you off here.
All right. Wall of Shame. It's been pissing me off all week.
I've been pissing all week.
Yeah. Yes, there is a storm coming to Florida. I think anyone that lives in Florida knows this, definitely. And I mean, if you're outside of Florida and
Wait,
thinking
there's
you're
a storm?
if you live outside of Florida and you are traveling here, you're more than likely looking at the weather, or at least if you're smart, you should be. But if I see one more goddamn post about about wait, there's a storm coming. Is the park going to be open? Will they refund me? Like, just why are there 800 posts of that? Like, there should be just one, and use the freaking search tool to search for that one post. Like, it just drives me insane. And this one specific post, it was in the Halloween Horror Nights Facebook group.
Mm-hmm.
This person posted a picture of like an inflatable little boat thing with paddles, and they're like supposed to be going this Thursday. Is this allowed in the parks? Like, get out of here. Honestly, don't fucking come. Like, I don't want to see you there. You're
if
not
you're
funny.
a scared little bitch, fuck off.
Like, it's so irritating.
Do we have a don't be dumb? Is that in that realm? Do we have that? Have we said that? Don't be dumb.
We 100% have that.
Don't be dumb, and don't be scared.
Dumb.
Don't be scared.
Use the search function. Don't think you're funny on those pages, because you're not.
Funny looking.
Oh, there you go.
Funny sounding. Funny smelling.
It's just so annoying. Like,
funny tasting.
Like, guys, did you see there's a storm coming? Like, people are posting that today. Like, this has been covered for like a week now. Where were you? Like, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
right, that's fine. It just pisses me off.
I'm gonna keep you pissing.
Oh no, I don't want to keep pissing.
The night away.
I don't want to keep pissing.
Person at Disney. So my sister is currently at Disney and supposed to fly back to Texas on Thursday. I know there's a hurricane coming. Are flights going to be canceled? How does the rebook work if canceled? Would they be better off staying an extra night in their room and changing flights to a different day?
Because that has anything to do with Disney.
With Disney. Who the fuck do you think's on here?
It's
the weather lords? Do you think an air traffic control guy's in here saying, you know what? I am going to cancel it. It's up to they're going to cancel it 2 days out?
Yeah.
What do you mean? And how does rebook work? If you don't know how to rebook a fucking flight, you shouldn't be flying.
Yeah, if you're with, let's just say Delta or something, why are you contacting or posting on Disney when you should be asking Delta or whatever?
Who do you think's in here? Unbelievable. Are they better off staying extra night and changing flights? Well, shit, that's up to them. You can't really ask us.
That's kind of your choice. Like, did you read any of the comments? I'm curious if people said that too.
I was the only one to give the laughing reaction, I will say.
No, that's surprising, actually.
A lot of people are trying to be helpful, which I don't know why you would even condone this.
It has nothing to do with Disney. You're talking about your flight. Yeah. Like, no.
Yeah, and these people are not working for the airlines. They don't have the official information. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Literally no one, no meteorologist, no air traffic controller, nobody knows if things would be canceled on Thursday, because hurricanes change every second, like where they're going and everything. And so no one actually knows what's going to go on until it's pretty much here.
If you can't handle it, if you don't know how to work rebooking flights, don't come here.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Don't visit.
We're better off without you.
Get out! Get the fuck out! Stay away from me!
Because I'm sure they're also the person on I-4 that is causing all those wrecks or whatever, you know. I'm sure they're that person. How do off-ramps work? Oh, no. All right. All right.
Good one, Bren.
Thanks, Bill.
All right, let's get out of here. That's the show. Thank you all so much for checking out and listening to us. Appreciate all your engagement and support. Any parting words?
No, I'll see you in the fog this week, in the wet fog this week.
See you in that wet fog.
Yeah, be safe with whatever the storm does. And yeah,
we'll
see you in the park.
See you in the park.